Alright, let's go back to the year 1995. I have a source here in front of me, from April 1995 to be exact. Naughty by Nature on the front cover, also on the backside with their Poverty's Paradise album. But I will go to the section where they present the mics to the albums that came out around that period. So let's do this. Hi, I'm the Hip Hop Collector. hiphopcollector.com. The mic section of the source, always fun, always fun. Back then it was already nice to see what was coming out, to see what other people thought about these. But it's also nice now to read them again, to see if they stood the test of time. So here we go. Like I told you, the source, April 1995. Here we go. We have DJ Quick Safe and Sound, which receives 4 mics. Tupac, Me Against the World, 4 mics. Nine Lives, 4 mics as well. King T for Life, 3.5 mics. The Nuns, World Ultimate, 3 mics. Tappen the Villain, 2.5. Cam, Made in America, 3.5. J.O. Felony, Take a Ride, also 3.5. So the most known album probably here is Tupac, Me Against the World. So let's dig a bit deeper into this article, giving it 4 mics and why. So I will read it for you. Uncontrolled rage, frustration and lack of direction pretty much describe Tupac and the focus of his previous albums. Though the material was reflective of the modern madness that constantly surrounds hip-hop's outlaw, it was also reflective of the direction he and his music were taking. Both albums showed flashes of brilliance and contained incredible hits, but other songs lacked the musical depth of his best songs. Radio friendly or not. And as many agree, subject matter and content have never been the problem with Tupac's albums, just the beats or erratic song sequence. True Tupac fans may have noticed his gradual musical progression from one album to the next, including his guest appearances on other albums. And his latest, Me Against the World, follows suit as he releases his best work by far. Lyrically, he was never a slouch, but this time his anger, love and thug life philosophy are stronger. Musically, each cut on the album is a tight mixture of hip-hop and dusty soul grooves. So Many Tears expresses Tupac's mourning over lost homies and a community falling apart under heavy stress, while the beat is freaked with the harmonica of Stevie Wonder's That Girl. Tupac enlists the help of his longtime homie and Oaktown rap legend Richie Rich to relate the everyday lunacy of being heavy in the game. Temptations comes off as not quite an apology, but as Tupac's self-recognition of his moral rights and wrongs. On a more sensitive note, Dear Mama will be the Mother's Day theme for all the hardheads who love their mama and recognize the sacrifices that are made through thick and thin. Since 1994, it seems that giving props to early influences of hip-hop is a must, and Old School is Tupac's homage to the likes of Eric B. and Rakim, Flash, LL, Run DMC and so forth. Other notable tracks include It Ain't Easy, If I Die Tonight, Young, and the incredible Me Against the World. Any complaints critics and fans alike had about Tupac's last 2 albums can be put to rest. Me Against the World is quite simply a manifestation of Tupac's talents becoming completely whole as they are mixed with the tracks that may, for a change, overshadow him. So this was the review of the album of Tupac that I like the most. His first two albums I also really like as well. But like he said in the article, some tracks may have been less good than others, whereas in the Me Against the World album, it just goes from A to Z and they're all really good tracks in there. It's a bit of a change coming from the first two albums, but this one, wow, I really like. So my question to you is, what album of Tupac is your favorite? Do you like this one as well the most, or do you prefer his previous albums or the one that came after? Very curious. And then we have the question about the 4 mics. Does that represent the album, or do you think it deserves more or less? Let me know. I will tell you what the mics are actually. 5 mics. It's a hip-hop classic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will feel this is a hip-hop classic. 4.5 means superior. 4 mics, like the album gets now, is slamming, definite satisfaction. Then we go lower to dope, good, worth checking out, average, needs work, and totally whack. But that will for sure not represent this album. Let me know in the comments, and see you all in the next episode. Peace! hiphopcollector.com